I mean, he has 70 vills. He's so far at an eco. Put some vills on the attack dance, and this will be even better. He's not switching. He's on XP. The cap is going down. It's getting melted by the buildings here. The longbows are still standing and doing damage.
Does he have enough steam though? I think
There's not
Julian
enough
is running out.
snow, yeah.
Eaton Bowman, 1.5 fire rate once again, coming up, Truck being king here, and just even though
Drag boxing the Naginatas forward, the Coyotes are trying to move, and the Atoman, he drag boxed the wrong direction, and now the Atomans are getting snared by
Oh my
goodness.
are shredding this right now, and it doesn't look like he's got his
11s.
I don't see any of the pikes. Where's the pikes on this fight? The Nagis are just cleaning this entire map up. Coyotes are falling. You got the Ashes getting buffed for the Dino. They've got Ashy attacking. They're absolutely shredding everything here. Yumi don't even need to micro this at this point.
He's going to have to sack off his Ruskets. He has to come to melee here.
Yes.
I don't think he can continue keep microing. Well, he's going to try, wait for reinforcements and try to make it to his blockhouses. The question is, how much damage will he going to be taking? This is nice micro from Ungus, but you know, the Atontans just have to attack move here. And 1.5 fire rate, they do have staff animation. And the Tontins are absolutely insane. But he has drawn him into the double blockhouse. Now fighting under the double blockhouse. The question is it going to be
Muskets are a little
defensive?
behind here. The Cossacks are now getting snared by the Pumas and the Coyotes. The Explorer is now in with the triple XP tech. Some Warriors are mixing. The Atoans doing absolutely insane amount of damage. He's on plus 36%. Look at him on the attack. That's a plus 36%. And he's just
Coyotes on the Strelets.
Blockhouses are actually doing decent damage here. The Coyotes are kind of going down. The Spears are now trying to move in towards the front, and it's actually a decent fight, I think, for Tabin.
Pretty good fight for Tabin, but you know, there's not very many Cossacks. He's letting a lot of these Coyotes and Pumas kind of shred his Strelets a bit. Finally getting his Cossacks to where they want to be on the Slingers, and gonna be cleaning up.
Here, the Assassins are out of position. The Carolinians as well, and the Assassins are gonna go up top. Oh, the tree carrying here. The tree is for Sweden, and there you go. We can see some damage here. The Assassins, all the Assassins are dead. That's quite a lot of mass. The Assassins coming back from their raid. Nah, GG. Optimus, his mass is getting completely clean with the Assassins. That's gonna be a big snare right there, and there is no way those Carolinians are gonna come out alive.
Hades should be able to swing this water fight. Yeah, it's so the micro here is so intense. Get in, get back in. Will the Yumi have a chance to snipe him? Look at the ship is at 62 HP.
Oh! Frontline with the god.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! It was insane, and that's GG. Wow, those galleys have such low HP.
All right, we're live. What's up, everybody?
Let's go! You guys ready for the event of the year?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love the EPL.
This is gonna be really exciting. So the plan today is we're gonna start off with a show match. It'll be a play all three. Kaiserklein versus Psionic. The old guard, I guess, with the French, and then a new guard with Psionic, who recently joined the community. And we'll be getting 2 games for this show match before the EPL draft, where the team managers will auction and bid for the players on their team. And then we'll finish it off with the finale with Kaiserklein and Psionic. So what are you thinking, Soldier? I mean, you've participated in EPLs in the past. What do you love about this event?
Just like the team format, as long as you have a good manager, and that it's actually quite important, and then some players that do want to work together, you can learn a lot as a player, and then I think it's just a like community building thing, so it's really cool, and it gives like lower players a little bit of a spotlight, where in a regular tournament they're usually facing somebody that's at some point that's a lot higher skill level than them. So this gives like even matchups for a lot of players, where and then they can eventually potentially win some money. So it's really awesome format because of that.
Yeah, totally agree. Although this comments about lowest, I guess the lower elo players, right now we have 33 signups, and just ranked by Elo. Guess who number 20 is? So just as a comment, so each team will be 5 players, and we have 4 teams. So guess who the number 20 player is right now in terms of Elo?
Probably me.
Yeah, it is.
It
Although I
is?
think they have the
Wow,
wrong
okay.
accounts. They have the wrong accounts, so it's not your 2100.
Oh,
accounts.
okay.
But
yeah, I mean, and that's another cool thing about this is, I think more people sign up too because it's not just 3 players that get prize money potentially, or get like really good matchups throughout the tournament. You get like a lot more balanced competitiveness. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. So I think the last time I looked, it's pretty stacked, the sign-up. So I put myself could potentially not even get drafted in this.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So well, I mean, I'm sure the managers will make some good decisions. So I'm actually one of the managers for the Mandarin Duck squad, and I will be joined by Kaiserklein, by Prince, and by Keister. So we have a pretty, I mean, these guys are much more experienced than I am. So I'm kind of curious how this drafting will go later. But just give me 1 second. It seems like my Discord audio is on. So let me turn that off real quick.
Okay, we'll sort this out. But so this little show match we got is actually super interesting. So Kaiser is a manager, right? So Psionic being a up and comer, I guess he's played the game in the past, and he's got a few hundred games before he really started committing, I think, in the last few months. But very interested to see a rusty Kaiser versus in practice and at probably as best as he ever been Psionic. Could be potentially some upset. I mean, Kaiser's still got to be the favorite for sure. Like, it's kind of riding a bike type of thing. But man, it would be really really interesting to see Psionic take a game or 2 off of Kaiser and see how Kaiser reacts to it.
All right.
Oh yeah, and actually, I see. Sorry. Oh, are we already going into it?
No, not quite, but I was just saying we have the matchups ready. It'll be a France mirror, so both of these guys.
Oh wow. Okay.
Civs.
Yeah, that's kind of a little disappointing, in my opinion, because Kaiser is just like a French master, and that's Psionic's main civ. So, if there was a game that Psionic was going to take off of Kaiser, it'd be with his French. But a French mirror against Kaiserklein is tough.
Yeah. What were you saying, by the way?
Oh, I was seeing Callan talking about conflict of interest, or potentially deflating Psionic's value with the show match if he beats him down pretty good.
I see. Well, Kaiserklein isn't actually in the well, he's a manager, not a player, so we can't really use how we compare to Kaiserklein here. But we are ready to start off, so we'll be heading right into the game.
Let's do it.
All right, why don't you do the introductions?
All right, welcome everybody. We're on Florida, right? Florida with the starting free market. Kaiserklein, he's up in the north side playing as French. His opponent, Psionic, French as well in the south. I think both players are probably going to go for an early hunting dogs, but you could definitely opt for the TP, which both players are doing. You do see some coin treasures in base. So, but I think, the makeup of this scenario, even though you do have the market, I don't think either player is actually going to use it now that I think more about it. They got the sheep, they got the free TP, and be a very quick 12-10, I think, from both sides.
Yeah, indeed. I think on this map, right, there's lots of sheep. There are some good treasures. So if you do get an in-base wood treasure and a coin treasure or something, it might be worth it. We do already see Kaiserklein chopping a little bit. He
Old school.
Scouts.
Oh man, hold on. This is gonna be so close. You can't steal a treasure from Kaiser though. It's like basically impossible. So I mean, I can almost guarantee it's going to Kaiser already. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh man, he's just too good at treasure micro. But and that is gonna potentially allow him to buy for wood. Looks like he's still just I don't know. But interesting to note is that Kaiser being a bit of an older player, gonna play the non-12-10. While I can almost guarantee Psionic's probably doing the 12-10. If we could take a look over there, Kaiser gonna buy for a house. Yeah, and then just 12-10, straight 12-10 for Psionic. So maybe a little instance of being out of the meta could potentially bite Kaiser here, but he could go 13. No, I think he's gonna actually have to go 14, Interesting, very interesting, because that could like totally shake up the matchup in any matchup, but in this mirror, like Psionic, I don't think he often goes for like a 3 husk, basically the old I think look Tom was Tom the one doing that, or was that, oh, maybe that was just Kick-Ass, RIP. But looks like Kaiser might be trying to force this 13 CDB. Yeah, taking out 1 sheep so far and a second one now. So yeah, 13-20 versus 12-20.
That's a pretty good age
Age
up
up
time.
time.
Still. I mean, it's not horrible.
Yeah.
235, yeah.
Yeah.
And he does have hunting dogs already, so that is nice. A bit less chopping in transition. So what do you usually see in this
Okay.
matchup? Are you expecting some sort of Cav mirror in H2 and then going a bit greedier in H3?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll evolve into a Skirm Goon from Kaiser for sure. I don't really see something else happening there. Looks like he's going to get a nice 70 wood treasure. Oh, I didn't even see that alligator still attacking him. Okay. Another treasure contention. Does Kaiser have a crack? He does. Okay. So, again, it's like impossible to steal a treasure from Kaiser. Oh, he messed it up though, but he still got it. I think they both clicked slightly early, but Kaiser, of course, still gets it. And I think he has his scout around. I thought I saw on the map potentially he might be able to get out of here without losing his explorer. What's his health right now? 49. That's tricky. That is quite tricky. If he can pull this off, I mean, he cements himself as the GOAT.
He's trying to pull a trick right now.
He's trying. It's just too low. He's going to get shot twice anyway. Yeah, okay. But little victory for Psionic there after losing 2 treasure contentions. He gets the XP. Not really going to give the value advantage, but we do have Psionic up a little bit earlier. Steel Trap's not yet coming in. The stable goes down first. And he might even skip the Steel Traps just to get an extra huss out. No, it's coming in. Okay. Well, you do have the benefit on this map of having the free market. So you should be able to still get at least a 4, if not 5 batch out of that first stable batch.
Oh, Kaiserklein with 2 forward barracks here. So he's going aggressive.
Wow. That is quite interesting.
Bo Peaky, maybe?
And it could be. What is it? Okay, no, he's got muskets and Q.
Yeah.
Second shipment likely going to be 700 wood. Now, another thing in this, and well, as French is being played lately, I've been seeing people adding in fishing boats, but fishing boats via dock. So that's a possibility at some point, especially since Kaiser. But I don't know if Kaiser's up into that type of thing with French. We do see, look like 4 Huss. Yeah, 4 Huss batch. Unable to get the 5th for Psionic, but he's going to be out rating. I believe that's 700 wood coming in, if I see correctly.
Yes. It is.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to be a very important decision. I mean, it seems like he wants to play a little bit more H2, having sent that. So probably he could go crossbow, he could go musketeer. Just now scouting the double racks, so not finding any units yet. So he's not gonna have to make that decision yet, but he could potentially go crossbow, especially double barracks. You don't expect that there's gonna be too many hussar early on. And the muskets have reached that trading post. Looks like I think a second TP is gonna go up for Psionic. I see the explorer down there. Yep.
Ooh, 1 build going on here.
Potentially
Oh,
2.
of those.
2. Wow. Okay, and maybe a 3rd if he traps him well.
Nope.
Ooh, not quite. But that stable is delayed. That's an important fact. And if he could go back. Yeah, he's in. Oh no, he's thinking about going back in. Let's take a look at Psionic's view if he's got any units in queue. He's got
muskets
double.
himself.
I'm sorry. Okay, barracks at home. The church was added from 700 wood. And okay, so he's got a very important decision to make at this point. Is he gonna stick in each 2 for a little bit, potentially make another batch of muskets, maybe send 8 expo and have Minutemen ready if a push comes in, or is he going to try to age with just like 5 muskets defending? And like the decision is now, what are you going to do? The stable might go down if you don't call Minutemen here. So these are the big things, the decision moments in these high-level games that are going to make a huge difference in the outcome. And the Minutemen are called. What will he get out of that? What kind of value will he get? Will he come back with the Huss and try to snare, or is this just going to be like a saving the stable situation? Looks like, yeah, Huss going back in. Muskets are there again. Is something happening at the forward racks?
Just getting
Oh,
the
treasure, sorry. Okay. Yeah, Minutemen getting some value here, though, at least forcing a fight. But you see how much that Minutemen call delayed the age up, and now look at, you have an idle home city shipment for this long. It could have been crossbow if you wanted it, if you could really make the decision whether you're going to stick in H2. But oh, nice double shot there, getting 2 muskets, and that actually right there, that little piece of micro probably saves that stable, honestly. At least without having to use TC fire. Another musket kill. Okay, a little trade. Yeah, look at it. Very good. I mean, these guys are 2 of the best at individual unit micros. So, really interested, really excited to see Psionic facing off of Kaiser. But, you know, oh, maybe another CDB. They're both watching the Musketeers, it looks like. Oh, and those Huss are now going down. Stable likely to go down as well. Minutemen. See, this is the scary part of trying to age up and delaying it with that Minutemen call. Is now all these units are coming in. It looks like Kaiser sent 3 Huss as well. You have the age up, but your stable's going down. You can send Dragoons, but you can't really add in another batch of them. All your CDB are going to be idled, and yeah, it's kind of looking a little bit scary here. Yeah, you can pop out with CDB, get 1 musket at a time. But yeah, it's looking pretty bad. It's not over for sure, but I think Kaiser is now sending 600 coin. Is that right? It's got to be 600, right? Yeah, so he's going to probably age up off of that. He could keep... Oh, man. Those skirmers spotted by that... It looks like a native scout in the back of the base spotted those. Really good positioning there. And, okay, the Dragoons are here. CDB are out. Skirm's going down. CDB art is super tanky, but I think a couple of them are dropping. I saw a couple plus 12s.
Yeah, a lot of them went down.
Yeah. Tough situation.
So now it's 20 bills versus 25 from Kaiserklein, and Kaiserklein should be following up maybe, or he wants to just end this in H2.
I think he will follow it up.
Yeah.
And he's probably collecting crates now. Yeah, he's going up. I'm not sure that's the right decision here, though. Because, like, the mass of Kaiser's thinning out. It's giving Psionic a little bit more time. And he's not even clicked up yet, so... Yeah, let's see what... I mean, and this is what when it comes down to micro, these 2 guys get the most out of their units, so Psionic choosing the backup at this point. But could have pushed a little bit more, try to get more value out of those goons. Yeah, this is going to take some time, and an idle shipment from Kaiser as well, so... Yeah, but I think it's going to... There's still a decent amount of Musketeers around, so he could go Falx first, but he could also go Skirm Goon with like 1k coin, get a nice mass out. What do you think, Baron? Do you feel like Psionic's still in this game?
Well, it doesn't look to me like he can push right now, and Kaiserklein's going to get the age up for free, right? And he's going to keep all his units alive right now, just in the corner of the map. Running really like to the edge of the map so he doesn't get caught. And
right.
1k wood now coming in for Psionic. He does tend to be a greedier player, from what I know. He really likes adding that second barracks or second stable for 3 military production buildings. But Kaiserklein here, that's what his first shipment is. He already has 2 racks and a stable, and he's shipping 8 skirm. So he wants to be really aggressive now with a lot of skirmishes, it seems.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, he's going to have to make some good usage out of these H2 units. And I'm sure he will, but it's going to be quite tough. You're going to have 4 different unit types, all right? So it's going to be interesting to see how he manages to handle all that. That's quite tough to do for most players.
Yeah, Musk, Husk, Skirm, Goon. All four.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, a double batch of skirm there and 8 more, so it should be 18. I think he got a full. Oh, we only got 9, but still, you know, it's gonna be tough to match that. Especially, well, he did go. Wow, that looks. I mean, that's just a ton of skirmisher right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what is there any way for Psionic, you think, to get back in the game? Maybe with a lot of Hussars right now, he has a chance. Sorry, a lot of heavy cav right now, he has a chance. Because
Yeah, there's a bit of an opening for that, but the 1K would. Yeah, okay. There's the fishing boats that I thought might happen. I was gonna say he could go second TC and hope for a prolonged game where he gets a slow economic advantage, but that's kind of similar what he's doing there with the fishing boats. So I think that's a good option to try to find a way back, because when you're basically going to look for the same unit composition and you're so far behind at this point, there's not really a straightforward way playing standard or, like, you know, similar to how your opponent's playing to get back in. So
yeah,
it's going to
he
be
is attempting a cav switch here, and it's interesting because I just saw Kaiserklein prioritize his skirm batch and only get 1 goon out. So he is a little bit weak on the anti-cav. He's also shipping Falconets himself.
Right. Yeah. So no 5 goon. So this timing could, I guess, it could be bad luck for Kaiser. But I'm sure, you know, he's the type of guy that when he notices that he's compositionally behind, he's going to try to just delay the fight back up. And he's got enough musketeers where I think he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, the
You got to
musketeers.
remember those musk and the Huss there as well. So he's got a bit of a front line that he doesn't necessarily need a ton of dragoons. And I think we're just going to see some really nice micro for us here. We're just going to be able to admire it and see what Kaiser is able to do. Again, adding another unit type. It's just like, it'd be so overwhelming for most players to be able to handle 5 different unit types. And here we go. And actually, an interesting angle. Oh, no. Everything's unprotected. How can Kaiser put... Oh, no. He's actually saving the Falcons.
He's sacking all of his skirm. That was like 10 skirm that just went down immediately. The Kurs are getting shot right now by the musks, by the goons.
I mean, making the best out of a very scary situation. I mean, he's got a Falcon alive. That's kind of surprising with how that was looking for initially. That's quite dangerous, but a pretty decent trade for Psionic, I would say. He got the Falcon and then kind of got out of there without taking
He
a
lost
major fight when he was...
5 Kurs, I think, in exchange for like 10-15 skirms and a Falc.
Yeah, but at least not losing everything, at least keeping himself still in the game while he's got his potential economic, comeback situated, and then he's getting his own Falcs here where he doesn't lose units. No, what are you doing? Does he have a scout or something? Why that angle right through the middle of the map? Oh, that's a bit sad. Losing basically 2 Kurs completely for free. Able to get a Huss in exchange, and then, yeah, I don't know. It's just not a great trade. The Falcs should be pretty close to arriving. Yeah, I'm not sure about this skirmisher exchange.
Oh, 2 Falcs.
Falcs are here. If he can get a good pop here, CDB being pushed off of
That
Hunt.
Falc's gonna go down for free.
Oh!
Again.
Oh, it should, yeah. Kaiser could pull it. He's trying to do so right now, and he's actually getting a nice, very nice pull, getting a goon for free out of that. It's basically like a bait, but a good couple shots on Kaiser's skirmishers. So, really, I mean, this micro right now is just really intense. Both players on top of their game. Kaiser looking like his positioning's off a little bit here, so we'll see how this is going to develop. You know, we know that Kaiser's a little bit rusty, and Psionic's been playing like crazy, so he knows exactly how and where he wants to position his units. This could go poorly for Kaiser. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, that was a really cool bait. I think he might have left that Falc out there on purpose to pull him away with the goons. But
Yeah, it could be.
getting just 1 skirm, but prioritizing a 5 Kur batch now. And Now it's Psionic who looks a little bit weak on the
Yeah.
anti-cav. Where are those goons? They're coming here now, but only 7 of them. That is not enough.
Yeah, that is not enough at all. Before this gets into the fight, let's take a quick look economically. Kaiser's got 37 CDB and 37 economic total population for Psionic, adding in those fishing boats. You'd hope to be a little bit ahead at this point, but not quite.
Yeah, and these fishing boats, he doesn't have the techs on them, so they're only 0.67 food versus a CDB who should be on like, are there any CDBs?
Over
food?
1.2,
1.35, yeah.
But Psionic did save the 8 skirm shipment. I believe that's the one that's arriving right now, so that will give him a little bit of a boost. He did send that 1k wood first, so he was behind military-wise for a bit, and now potentially has a little bit comeback in that regard.
I think he needs goons here,
Taking
though.
out-
He only has like maybe 13 goons.
And this is like, you know, one of those things that the higher level players will do well is when you're doing a kind of slow transition into another unit type, you hide all of them until you get to the point where you're ready to take the. Oh my God! Look at the curves here. Oh, this is gonna be really. I can't wait to see how
Does he have Cap
Psionic
He has
tries
Cap
to
Combat
micro this.
into-
Oh my gosh!
I don't think Psionic does.
Get out! Get out! He's got some curves of his own in queue. A nice volley from the Falcons and a good position next to a tree might make it. Oh, really difficult going on. I think the wrong side for Kaiser with those curves into the trees a little bit, but
think
either
it
way, he
matters.
might be
These
able to take.
Cap combated curves,
Yeah.
they just never die.
Yeah, and the goons on the front line
Getting
without any
snared.
melee are just melting.
Ooh, 4 halves
Curves
coming
doing
in, but
decent.
that's not going to do enough.
Oh.
Surely.
It's gonna push him back, I think, right?
The
Maybe
position's not
not.
great right now. The skirmer are walking a long time to get
Oh.
on them, but still, look at them just demolishing these
Yep.
skirmishers. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just too strong. I wonder if he had the arsenal upgrade as well.
No, I think
they're
it's just
beefy.
the base one for Cap combat.
Beefy boys. Yeah, all the CDB are exposed, the gold mine there, both gold mines. And Psionic does tend to try to play things out a little bit longer than most. And he does get basically using CDB as anti-goons, and Halb's coming in, a couple goons as well. Probably gonna try to fight this out. Okay, there it is, yeah. Yeah, just well played by Kaiser, and I think a little bit better strategy going for a little bit of an extended age 2. And then using, he does this a lot, using that 600 coin to age up. Yeah, put Psionic in a rough position, pretty much belled up into the TC for a long time.
Yeah, for sure. I think he got a lot of infrastructure damage in H2, right? Taking down the stable, taking down 2 houses, and as you said, a lot of idle time. And I think Kaiser was a little bit overwhelmed by how many unit types he had on the field. Like even here, I think he forgot about this Falc.
Yeah,
But I think overall,
that's a good
like,
point.
he I mean, it's still Kaiserklein. He's still playing very well, and GG for the first game.
Yeah. That was, yeah, I think you actually hit it on. We were talking about it with so many unit types, and there was at that point where those Falcons were totally exposed, just making their way to group up with the army. But you can see the economic advantage, I think, because you see that idle time, and it just, when you lose a couple thousand resources just being built up in the TC, it's tough to come back from that.
Yeah, for sure. And we immediately have our second matchup. We have Kaiserklein, I mean, playing as the Ottomans, and Psionic playing as the Spanish. So let me get those.
That feels like a. Oh, you know, you know what Kaiser loves to do in this matchup, or at least I think he got burned by it once or twice in a tournament or in the past. Is that double Rex Jan Rush? So I mean, maybe not, but I could almost guarantee he's to go for that. It can be really tough to hold Spanish if you're not like pretty well practiced in that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, for sure. And the map is actually Mexico, so we're actually showcasing a couple of the EPL maps in the first week. So these are all maps that you'll be seeing a lot over the course of the next week once the actual EPL season starts. And let's head right over to the game.
Yeah, all right. This is a good map for both players. a few different play styles, I guess you could say. You don't see advanced trade posts too much anymore, but that could be something that Psionic goes for. Though, as I say that, I remember that he's a little bit of a newer player to the high-level meta, and that's really kind of just non-existent lately. But in the past, it's quite often used, so it's an option. You see Kaiser gathering some wood for his house, TP, and the church is already up. We do have Kaiserklein down there in the south. I should have mentioned this a little bit earlier, playing as the Ottoman in blue. And up north, we have Psionic as Spain, both grabbing their TPs. And he's got a deck named Rush. He does have 2 Age 1 cards, which he's likely to send both. And then a decent amount of military shipments in Age 2, both rods and the 8 pike. And probably going to try, I think his game plan is going to be a little bit of early pressure, or maybe just a hold if he sees the barracks, and then try to get up. There's that fast age up card that you can use if you send a lot of H2 shipments.
Just watching all of the ESOC tournaments recently, I've never seen an H2 Spanish play work out well in this matchup, though, against the Jan Rush. I feel like generally you just want to FF yourself, ship 7 rods in transition, make a batch of dogs, call Minutemen, have the age up units, and just try to hold with all of that. And that tends to be the best, I guess, the best chance for Spain. But I don't know, maybe you can make something happen.
Just... Yeah, it can be frustrating, though, if you've been in the situation where you're playing as Spain and you get double or Axe Rush and you just feel like there's literally nothing you can do. So I can see how, somebody might want to just try something other than just being frustrated sitting in your TC watching your base get burned down. So maybe Psionic's had that experience once or twice, but or it could just be, maybe he's not opting for a rush. He just picked that deck because it's got the cards that he wants in H3, and we'll see. But what is that 7? I saw a mercenary shipment in H3. I'm curious.
Armored Pistoliers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be quite good against Ottoman, right?
Yeah,
they have like really high range
melee.
resist.
No, melee resist. 60%.
Oh, it's melee.
Resist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's good against Spahi or something. I don't know, but if you have a lot of Abyss or any sort of range, even Janissaries, I don't think they do that well.
Okay. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe Mams and because they are anti-cav, I believe, right?
Yeah, they're musks.
Okay. Yeah.
But with area of effect, so they actually do pretty well in range as well.
All right, and we do see a second trade post coming up for Kaiser. Did we take a look at his deck? I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Silk Road doesn't look like that's going to be coming through because he's got the shipment stacked for so long already. But that's a pretty standard deck. Kaiser being an older player and not quite in the meta at the moment. Not going to be seeing those FIs or the church FI, any of that crazy stuff that you see our boy Karim doing on the ladder. More of a standard, maybe Jan Abus type player or Falk Jan. So, do we see any forward bills for Ottoman at this point?
Yes, we have one on the mind.
One. Okay.
Is he trying to
5
fake
bills
out the Jan
first?
Rush, you think? It's possible.
Fake Jan Rush, did you say?
Fake out a Jan Rush, or he just get TP line control. I think that's probably more likely, right? He's putting it right next to his TP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaiser's definitely a guy that likes to use the TP line, as Ottoman especially. Ottoman and French, he loves his stagecoach, and that looks like what he's going to be going for. I wonder, does he have a house under construction right now, or is he going to just...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he's going to get Jans. Yeah, this is going to work out quite well. He's going to be able to queue up Jans, get a nice full batch, get 5 vills, and then as soon as... And it makes sense, because if you send 700 wood first, you're not going to be able to get Stagecoach and get a full batch of Jans all at the same time. So kind of spread that out, delay your wood a little bit, and still be able to build that house and get Jans sieging that trade post that you want control of.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see what Kaiser's game plan is. What is Psionic up to? He's got that outpost a little bit idle. 700 wood coming in first for him. Hopefully now sees that explorer attacking his outpost. He does. Okay. Oh,
He has his own forward.
okay.
racks.
So they're both going forward musket production. But as you said, I mean, it's... Oh, the Jans are actually going forward. He saw that delay on the dropping of that outpost. Trying to get some free siege in there, but there's a couple dogs. Okay, so he's just going to take actually a few shots from that outpost for free. He does get the 2 dogs, though, and probably even the Explorer. So actually a decent trade for Kaiser. Seeing the opportunity there. And he's got the 700 wood. He needs to get his Explorer. He doesn't want to lose that Explorer, which is... you know, kind of big. Yeah, okay, he would have to pay 100 coin to get him back, but either way, saves him. He needs to drop a house, which he's doing now. He's got 10 Jans, 2 houses going down. It doesn't look like a market yet, so... Okay, is he going to send 700 wood here? Or 700 food, I should say?
Oh, go for the
Or is
deli.
it, okay, deli. Okay, because I was thinking he was maybe wanting to go straight to Fortress. But is there another production facility? It looks like there is just below the camera by that Rex. Okay, of course, of course. Another.
Oh, you're just talking about
barracks.
this one. I see.
Yeah. It was at the bottom side of the screen there. Okay, so double racks and deli. So it's kind of the double racks Jan rush, but delayed a little bit with much more economy because he's gonna have, well, just for the moment, 3 TP stagecoach. Sending that Explorer into Scout and probably going to lose him. Yeah, I bet that's pretty unexpected for Kaiser to see all those Musketeers. And, okay, double racks muskets for both players. Nice little advantage. Maybe Kaiser went too economic. 3 TPs and Stagecoach while Psionic focusing on military only. Wow, but the positioning of these Jans, however... Reinforcing in muskets, this is going to be a really close fight, I think.
Yeah, this is really close.
Right.
I think Kaiser should call Minutemen here and bring them in as well. Because the Minutemen do
It's a
so
little
much
late,
damage.
I
It is
think,
late now, I
maybe?
think. Yeah.
He's in a bit of a, like, kind of a, stuck in the middle of, like, I think he wanted to age after this Jan and Deli push, but this is totally throwing him off his game plan. He's opting for 5 Jans and still not producing Jans because I do think that he wants to get to Fortress. Okay, there we go. Maybe not. Does he still have his Explorer? No, he doesn't. He lost him there. So he's gonna get a villager here with the deli. Man, this is a little bit of a weird situation. Units are all over the place. Those deli might get caught by the pike now. Yeah, oh, Kaiser's on top of that, but wow, this is a bit of a mess. Dogs chasing after Jans, pikes chasing after deli. There's musketeers from Psionic coming in. And more Jans. Okay, Kaiser at the last second able to get near full batches of Jans, but this is kind of the situation I think Psionic wanted to get into potentially, where it's gonna look really tough for Ottoman to age up in the next few minutes, and sieging a Rax, lots of musketeers. That is a massive amount of muskets, but the Ottoman military all over the map and quite slow moving. It's going to be interesting how this develops.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So he's adding an artillery foundry with Abus now. So he is really going to commit to this long H2. Oh, and a lot of vills going down here. At least 3, I think. Oh, that split was not the best, I think.
Wow.
Didn't get any of those.
Oh, but vills in the back are exposed as well. Kaiser's just pushing in, not really caring about TC fire too much. Gonna find a few more vills, and that hunt is a little bit too far from the TC. Hurting, not as on point as
you didn't see them.
Yeah. Oh, I saw him, but he didn't. Just in the corner of that fog of war.
Yeah.
TPs are going down for Kaiser. This is kind of, I don't know. Like the villager count, Psionic lost a few vills. Where are we at? 25 for Ottoman, but he's blocked with the church right now. How many vills do we have as Spain? 27, but he's housed, so he can't make vills. So both players stuck on the vill count at the moment. And both civs gonna have a tough road to Fortress, so we might, I don't know, this might be played out in H2 for quite a while. And the military away from Kaiser's forward base, he might lose these barracks, which are gonna be difficult to replace.
So where
he
were
does have
those
the TP
Abus? I
still.
saw him training Abus, but I don't see them out.
Okay, they're all just trying to make their way around. They're trying to get the pikemen, and now 1 barracks down. I think Psionic needs to get out of there as all these Jans are coming back. Rod's still sieging. They're gonna. Oh, they get out of cover mode, but they forget to move. Oh, and a raid from the deli. These guys are just all over the place right now. I think there's pikemen sieging that left trade post again. Wow, and I think it's gonna go down, right?
Yeah. But Kaiser, I mean, was able
Kaiser's-
to rebuild almost all of them. He should really get his Veil upgrade,
Yeah.
which he's
Oh, he
doing
is
now. Yeah.
And he's getting closer and closer to aging, but he's currently got an A boost in production in case he wants to get a full batch shot. Very good runaround by Psionic. I'm loving this. He's going to either get a barracks or the TP, potentially 2 TPs, yeah, and now splitting up his muskets as he sees the Jans approaching his own barracks.
Wait, but,
so,
Kaiser's going
A-boost-
to get these in return, so it's pretty equal.
Yeah,
trade,
right,
you know?
right. So, yeah, it is, but Abus heading over to that barracks might be able to save it just by the pressure of 3 Abus. And now, yeah, Kaiser looking like he's staying in H2 more and more, and I think that it's making more sense. I don't think he's necessarily wanted to do that this whole time, but seeing as he's killing his opponent's production, he's got a large military, and once he finally gets it all together, he'll just be able to push the main base. If his opponent's not making any military, it's going to be trouble.
Okay, but what is Spain's answer now to just 8 Abus on the field? They have nothing in H2, right?
That's well, I'll age up. And who's aging? Is that Psionic?
Oh, Psionic
He is
aging.
okay.
He snuck it in.
And he's gonna get that trade post. He needs to get these muskets out of here, though. That's what's so crucial. Oh my gosh. Oh man, when you have that many playing against Kaiser, oh, this is gonna be
He's gonna
brutal.
get
These
trapped
muskets
here.
are all gonna die. Oh no,
Abus
get.
just wrecking those.
Oh, the dogs though. The dogs are going in against.
But they have
Abus.
so much damage. I think they're able to. Look at that split
Oh,
fire. He split
man.
3 of them.
Check
at
the
same
muskets.
time.
Yeah, that's impressive. Oh man, squeezing out some of the muskets. Maybe the Minutemen were called a little bit earlier, but they're kind of spaced out from the Jans, so even melee mode is. Yeah, I would opt for melee here just to try to slow them down. But it was making a good angle on the return here.
Kaiserklein kind of.
Kaiser really
macroing
trying to get up. Yeah, just getting the market now, so he's gonna be able to age up. Are there pikemen on that? I mean, it might not matter at this point with all these musk. Oh, but the musket's going in for Vil kills here. I kind of like that.
Just get something out of
This
them,
could
right?
be good. Some Huss somehow got on the map. Kaiser aging, is that gonna be? Looks like probably the fast age, the exiled prince, I would assume.
Yeah, he has 2 shipments stacked. A lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
you gotta. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he lost like 7
19
Vils
Vils.
here, though. Yeah.
And the Huss might come in for a backdoor raid as well. Could go to that mine. I'm not sure. Okay, he's probably trying to maybe deny TP. Oh man, there's just so much going on here, and just think about how many muskets died here, and you know they got that Rex, they got that TP in the middle. He got, I think, a little bit greedy, went for that TP on the edge, lost like 30 muskets for it. Where if he had veteran muskets, this could have been a different story. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the foul. Oh, no. This is the type of thing that happens when there's so much going on.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's sad.
The other Falcons left at
That's
home.
so sad. He probably, like, tried to select it throughout all this chaos, got just the edge of one of them, and unfortunately loses the second one there.
Yeah, I mean, he is, like, way ahead right now in eco, right? How many TPs does Kaiser? No, Kaiser has 3 TPs, so I guess the ecos are pretty similar.
He's got working on 4.
Working on 4, yeah, 3
Building
right
the
now.
4th.
But this one probably was gonna go down. So that's like what,
Yeah.
4 Vils each. So he's basically on like 31, 32 Vil eco, but with no market text yet. On the other hand,
Yeah.
Psionic here is double raxing skirms now. He does have steel traps, so he's probably still.
He's
a little
got,
bit
wow,
ahead.
he's got a lot in his bank right now. Ooh, big fight though. Batches are quite poor right now because he's focusing on this fight so much. I think he got 1 skirm in the other batch. He's gonna finish this batch out, so that's good. That TP is actually going to live, contrary to what you were thinking, Baron.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, this is, I don't know, interesting. 33 Vils, but the map is starting to run out, and when you have the map control and these Falcons are gonna, oh my gosh,
no.
you're gonna be.
Wow, he just split them.
Crossfire! Did you see that? That was really
This one
wild.
on the left, that one on the right.
I
They're
like
just
it.
showing off.
All right, so it looks like Skirm and Rod is going to be the composition. Wow, that musket got
That is
blasted.
a lot of rods being... Okay, now he's going to be able to finish this batch, maybe? Is he dropping a bunch of houses? Come on, he's super housed. He can't finish this
Still
Avis batch.
19 bills. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was housed.
Yeah, that's a bit sad. But let's root for Psionic here a little bit. Root for a comeback.
12
You know,
Avis now.
we're talking about Ottoman as well, so
for Kaiser. Yeah. Oh, and Jan
always
Combat
wanna-
coming in. Vet Jan's coming in as well.
Jesus.
This is gonna do very well
Jesus.
against this rod mass, I think.
That's a decent number of rods, but yeah, they're kind of they just tickle everything really except Cav. 13 damage. Like, do Abus have more hand damage? Honestly, like
10.
almost.
But
They
again,
actually do.
against each other, they do more, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh wait, no.
Well,
no,
you
they
gotta
have
take
40%.
You gotta take
resist. Yeah.
Right. But still, I mean, the point is that these guys, they're gonna tickle everything, and that's a lot of artillery when you count.
I mean, I just
Abus
think there's
as
no
artillery.
answer to how many Abus there are.
There's not. There's really. It's the only answer, and I think Psionic has realized this, knows, is to just like kill every Vil that Ottoman has, and he's sending rods for a raid. It's a good option. That I mean, they do, tickle everything, but they are speedy and they can potentially grab some Vils, and they keep them snared for quite a while. So maybe get some kills there. He's
Yeah, he
getting
can always
another
split,
nice.
5 or 10 Jans just to defend these guys over here.
Yeah, true, but it takes a while, and they're really slow units, and especially when you're pushing forward, you don't want to send units all the way back. But oh my gosh! Oh, another pole trick! Another great pole trick by Kaiser.
That was
And he
so close.
parting
No,
the
this is
sea
such
to
a
let
bad
them get
commit
through.
now. All the rods just going
Oh
down for free.
my god! Oh, the goat, really, dude. I mean, that's look. Is that a bait? Was it?
No, he's
we
doing this
gotta
on
ask
purpose
him.
now.
I gotta know, man. That's
Twice in a
that's
row?
insane. Wow.
Oh my
He
god.
parted the units too. Like, I don't even understand how he did that, because he was still pole tricking them. They were still speeding up as the units separated and opened the gate to allow them through. And now it's just like,
Yeah.
you just look at this and you're just like, this is over. Even though Kaiser's got like almost every Vil idled, and good runaround here, but it's just too little, too late. Too much siege in the base of Spain.
Dude, these Falk baits. I think anybody else would just lose Falks for free. I know I would.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 Lancers are gonna get on the Abus here.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Minutemen were already called, right?
Yeah.
So, is anything coming back? Joining? No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Big Vil
it's
migration
looking
here.
pretty bleak at this point. 39 Vils.
18
I mean,
Vils.
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
Kaiser's
yeah.
just getting raided to death, but I don't think it matters at this point. He's building a
Well,
TC next to
yeah.
his face.
Next to no resources.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe he
There,
thinks
usually there's
that's it.
something there, but yeah,
Mhm.
I guess tier.
He wants the
I don't know,
2 tier.
But if Psionic was able to deny a couple of these TPs throughout this mid game, it could have been a different situation, and he was doing pretty good with that, getting those pikes out there. But I think it came down to that decision to go get a little too greedy, go for that right side TP with all those muskets, and honestly lose 35 or 40 of them for basically nothing. So
Yeah.
can't make mistakes like that against somebody like Kaiser and come out on top. So, but still entertaining and nicely played by Psionic. I like the little adaptation. I like Kaiser's build too, going for basically he was intending for a Jan and 3 deli push with 4 TP stagecoach, but yeah, had to adapt when Psionic was going full musket H2.
Yeah, I think that was very good at like adaptation from Kaiser here. He was a bit pushed off his game plan, right? He was going pretty greedy, and there was a huge timing of just musketeers and rods coming from Psionic, but he was able to delay the big fight until he was able to add Abus basically, and then the Abus just wrecked everything in that composition.
Interesting to see both players lose their military double forward racks.
Yeah.
And Kaiser he always has 600 coin in his deck to get that later age up. Not able to utilize that for the age up here, and instead using Stagecoach for that. But yeah, you see the graphs here, and
This is the
Psionic
Falk bait.
is losing. Yeah, that is the Falk bait, and the earlier gradual decline was the Musketeers getting caught.
Yeah. yeah. Wow.
But,
All right.
So it's 2-0, and
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the interesting thing about this format, this tournament that we're about to get the drafting going for, is that 2-0 usually in a best of 3 or something like that, you're done, it's over, and you move on. But this gives everyone the opportunity to take at least one game going. In this situation, we're doing a play all 3, right? So in the tournament, I believe it's play all 5.
Yeah. So each week we will have 10 games, 10 series, and each series will be a play all 5. So 2 teams will be matched up in each week. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll
think-
have 3 weeks of games before this grand finale between the top 2 ranked teams, and so each week we'll see a face-off, basically between 2 teams, and have 5 or 10 matches each. So it should be very, very exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
this is just a
excited
show
to see
match.
how. Yeah, this is just a show match to kind of show the format, which in this case actually works out perfect as one player's up 2-0, but we still continue on. So I'm curious to see how the managers, match up their players and kind of, because you want to try to get even level skill level to get a good match and potentially take a series, and not like waste your better players on a lower opponent that could take some games off of other players. So it's kind of, you got to mix and match your players really well, and have some close matchups. Usually that's what you're aiming for.
Yeah, exactly. So now we'll actually head into the bidding. So the plan was to do the first 2 games. We'll do the auction for the players right now, and then we'll have Soldier come back and join us if he's free for the finale
Sure.
of Kaiserklein and Psionic. So let's head over now to the EPL drafting screen. Are you guys seeing this? Josh did a great job designing this interface where we get to see each of the teams, the Hudson Bay Bigs, the Cuirassier Management Club, the Mandarin Duck Squad, and the Somali Kabuli Gaming. So I will now head off into the other voice channel, I believe, and check if the managers are ready for the auction. So please just stand by for a little bit. And I guess we'll see you later, Soldier, and good luck. May the odds be in your favor to get drafted.
All right. Yes. Sounds good. I can't wait. I'm going to be watching, and it's going to be so much fun. Don't let me down. I want to play this.
Yeah. We'll see. You also told me not to overbid, so we'll see. I'll make sure you get a game in. Get some games in, I mean. Kaiser.
Hey there.
What's up?
Good and you?
Good. Prince.
Hello guys. What's
How's
up?
it going?
All good, all good.
Now we're just waiting for Kaiser, am I right?
Yeah, right. Let me check. Okay, yeah, he said he's ready, right? So
Yeah, I believe so. All right. I think the plan for this is we can go in decreasing order in the list I showed you. Is that fine with everyone? So just from 1 to 33.
yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yep.
Man, playing this game is just hard at the moment.
Well, I actually want to ask you, did you purposely base with the Falconets in both games?
I think so.
No,
No.
First game was not on purpose. Was a mix of like being kind of unlucky. Like his army came from a weird angle, and I just like forgot to bring my falconets with my army, so I lost one falc.
Okay.
Game 2 was a bait. Yeah.
That was
I mean,
amazing.
my falcs were a tiny bit out of position in game 2, but then I saw it and I saw the rods and I was like, I know I don't have to pull them back just now. I can pull trick and get some free shots, and I just thought I would only get free shots. I didn't think he would actually try to go in with the rods. So yeah, I just killed all the rods.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, I think he thought the rods were gonna catch up and snare the falcs and take them down for free, but that was a great pull trick.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you do kill the falconets, and you lose like 20 rods or something, like, I mean, it's Jan Abus, right? And rods are just terrible against Jan Abus, so I think you can't try. I mean, you can try, but then I have to be half asleep, I guess.
Yeah, he was probably hoping for that, but it looks like you were pretty on point. I mean, what do you think? Maybe a little bit rusty, but overall, still in very good form.
That was pretty bad. My macro, I was housed the whole time.
Yeah,
I
did
couldn't
see
spend
that.
my resources. I got raided the whole time. Like I lost 1 billion vils. I forgot the vil tech.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that was terrible. Not gonna lie.
The first game. What about the first game? The second game, yeah, I think there was a couple. We were pointing
I
out
mean,
a couple mistakes.
First game was I just lost 2 vils straight off the bat, so that was
Right.
pretty bad.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just I got lucky. He sort of fell apart when I pushed in H2. Like I caught his house in my base and I killed some mosques and then I just sieged everything and idled. But the timing, like I should have like so many more units by that time.
Yeah.
If I spend my resources and eat the goats and just like don't lose vils for no reason, I could have like, I don't know, maybe 5 more huss or like 10 more musks at least, and probably just end the game, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, this gives you a little bit of insider information now, since you've played with Psionic. You might know, because Psionic is actually registered for this EPL tournament as well. You might know a little bit about his playstyle, whether or not you want to draft him, how much you want to pay, etc.
Yeah, I did see that actually, yeah. And I know he's known for like pulling his CDBs a lot,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think he's got pretty good mechanics for sure.
Good.
Just maybe lacking a little bit of experience to be like higher level, you know, but he's pretty good for sure. Good multitasking and stuff, and good micro.
Yeah. I think he recently just came to this game, just like 6 months ago, from StarCraft. So he's really making a name for himself, playing a lot of show matches, climbing pretty high on the ladder at some point. I think he was like 2200 at his peak.
Oh, really?
Lionheart
Yeah,
in chat saying, "I've never heard Kaiser compliments anyone." That's not very nice.
that's I see what he means, but
Yeah.
that's a bit of an exaggeration, I think.
All right, so we're gonna wait. We're waiting for what's his name, Kaiser, to join the group chat right now. But before that happens, let me just quickly go over the rules for the bidding process. So each manager will have 12,000 coins for bidding. So the managers are Kaiserklein for CMC, Baron for Mandarin Duck Squad. Wait, who's for SKG again? Is it Prince? Yeah, is for SKG, and Kaiser is for HBB, Hudson Bay Bigs. So each player at auction will be displayed on the right hand side along with their elo, and we will bid on each of the players in a kind of decreasing order of their ladder elo until each team is full. And yeah, that's the plan.
Just a quick question. I think it's 5 players plus a sub, right?
Yes,
Isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't show on the overlay, but I guess it's just...
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how the sub is gonna work. Is that are we bidding for that today as well, or is that just like a sub that you can point after the fact?
That's a good point.
we draft all the players.
Okay, we dropped the
sub
sub as well.
included.
Okay.
Can you all? Oh wait, no, it's working. All right, beautiful.
All right.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so everyone's here.
All right.
Awesome.
They're ready to get this to work.
Yes.
I mean, CMC are notoriously bad at this. You know, SKG. The last time SKG was in an EPL, I was the biggest dumpster fire in the history of EPL. So, you know. I mean, Baron, you've never even done one of these before.
I've
So, I
never
mean, this
done
is going to be
one.
light work for me. You know, this is child's play here. So, you know, I think the
Alright.
sooner we get this on the road, the sooner I can kick Go's ass.
Yeah, sure.
Gonna be my third straight W here. So
Sounds
no
good.
worries.
So let's go in order. So I guess Hudson Bay Bigs can bid first, and then we'll go I guess in order down the overlay.
Are we
list.
doing like we nominate a player and then we?
Yeah. So if you look at the stream,
Okay.
we have Keter Boy right now. His max elo is 2362, and we can start with.
Wait, do we have to bid on him first, or are we just doing?
No, we
Wait,
have to
wait.
bid on him first. So we'll be going down in order on the list.
Oh
No,
shit!
since why we do that?
Oh, you want to just bid in general?
Yes, that's how it has been worked at least.
I mean,
Okay.
three
usually
EPLs.
what we did in the past is you nominate someone, right? Because it's
you
like let's
nominate
say like
someone, yes, and then
Yeah.
everyone gives the bids.
Okay, yeah, we can do
in
that.
a
too.
row.
I'm down. Yeah. Okay. So do you guys want? So, I guess okay. Then we can go down from the top as well. So Hudson Bay Bigs, Kaiser. Do you want to nominate somebody, and then we can?
I'll nominate Minimalt.
Okay.
Minimalt 21 to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 12,000 coins now, not 10, right?
Yes. 12.
Just
Just,
yeah, okay. And who bids? Like we just whoever wants.
No, Kaiser bids. Then
Oh, it's my. Oh, okay.
Mandarin.
Well,
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah,
don't
first
don't
time.
we start with like a minimum bid of like 500 or
500,
something?
yeah.
Or we
Yeah.
get rid of that?
500, yes.
Yeah, 500.
So like when
Okay.
you nominate someone, you basically put the minimum bid in, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the minimum bid is now more if we have 12k instead of 10,
600,
right?
You think 600?
I think
Geeks,
500
geeks.
500 is fine.
Fucking scammer geeks didn't tell the rules.
Yeah, I mean Gigs is scamming us of channel points anyways.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, go 500 then.
All right.
So my turn to bid then.
Yes.
Yeah. 1,000.
All right. I'll bid 1100. Or is there a minimum interval?
If 25 is the minimum,
I think
I
it's
think.
25, but yeah.
Oh, just 25. Okay. I'll do 1050 then.
I'll do 1200 or is Pence up?
No, you're Prince.
Yeah,
Okay.
1100.
Okay.
Wait,
Did you say
1200.
1200? Okay. Kaiser?
Yeah. 1,300.
Overpay. Just kidding. 1400.
Anyone want to call?
1500.
1500? All right, do I hear
Mhm.
1600?
I'll go 16. Why not?
1600.
I guess 700.
six-
yeah.
Baron, you're out.
For yes.
Okay, 1725.
I'll go 1850.
How much are you willing to pay for this shitter?
8K is probably my max bid, but we'll see. Just go 7900 and see what happens.
7900?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
1,900.
1950.
I'll go 2K.
Yeah, I'm out.
2100.
2150.
Uh, 220. Yeah. 2,200.
Uh, 2250.
Um, 75.
We're going 25s now. All right, 2300.
All right, I'm out.
All
Alright,
right,
beautiful.
2300. This is sorry. Who was talking? Who gets this? Is this Kaiser?
Kaiser.
Kaiser. So Hudson Bay Bigs, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Mini Moltz gets his first, is the first bid for 2,300 to the Hudson Bay Bigs.
So I get to nominate someone now,
Yes,
right?
yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah, Psionic.
Okay. Just 1 second. Okay, so I'll start off, right? I'll do oh sorry, so you're going for the 500 minimum bid. I will say 700.
We didn't Psionic almost beat Kaiser twice just now, so I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's speed this shit up. 1800.
1,800. Okay.
I'd go 1850.
I'm out.
19.
Uh, 1950. Or were you still bidding, Baron?
No, I'm out.
Okay, 1950 then.
I'm saving my points for GUA. I think I'm out.
GUA is not here.
I'm hoping last second Royal Rumble style he comes in.
I see. Kaiser, are you still in?
Yeah, 2K.
2150.
Yeah, 2200.
$50.
Yeah, 2300.
$50.
Okay, 2400.
Plus 50.
Okay, 25.
Plus 50.
Why are you stealing the Frenchman so bad?
Keep the bench together.
26.
Plus 50.
Wow.
Damn. Okay, 2700.
I'm out.
All right. So Psionic goes to Kaiserklein with CMC.
You know, Prince, if you keep bidding up on people, you know, like Sampu's going to go for 8K here in a minute. So,
So forgot to sign up.
oh, he forgot to sign up. Damn.
He was asking me where to sign up 3 hours ago.
The admins will decide, huh?
Yeah, I would bid for him, but yeah,
All right.
not possible.
So now it's my turn to nominate, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna nominate Frontline.
Starting 500 or
Yeah. Let me just put in the euros.
okay. $2K.
I'll go 2300.
2300. I'll go 2350.
Wait, was it not my turn or
Oh, it is.
It's good.
Sorry. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
2500?
Okay, I'll go 2550.
600.
I'll go 2750.
I go 2800. Sorry, it's Kaiser's turn.
Yeah, 28.
I go 2950.
3K.
I'll go 31.
3200.
3300.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 50.
Was that 3350?
Yeah.
I'll go 34.
3450.
3550.
Jeez. Yeah, 600.
I think I'm out.
3650.
3675.
What is it? 700.
Kaiser. I think it's you.
Oh yeah, he's out. Right. 3725.
3750.
800.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out too. Okay, so Frontline goes for 3800 with SKG. For 3800. And wait, what's the let me find his profile picture. All right, so you can nominate now, I guess, for SKG.
All right. I'll nominate Hawk Girl.
Yeah, 1 sec. Let me. All right. Minimum bid is just 500. Hudson Bay Biggs, do you have a bid
Yo.
on Hawk Girl?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. You're out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
What
Negative
about you,
50 duck points. I don't
Kaiser?
know.
600.
600. Okay. I'm out
Yeah.
too.
Plus 25.
Sorry.
Overbid.
Uh,
Can you play auto every game in EPL?
No, you cannot.
Okay, all right, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely out.
Okay. Okay, Kaiser.
650.
Wait, I thought everyone's out.
650.
Isn't everyone out?
No, I think Prince said 625.
I said
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. Sorry, I missed that. Okay.
625, yeah.
So yeah, 650.
Plus 25.
700.
Plus 25.
725.
750.
Plus 25.
Come out.
Okay.
You guys know, like, Hawk
775.
Girl's not actually a girl. You don't have to simp for him.
Wait, sorry. Who bid on this? I missed it.
Prince.
I need to have at least one Swede on my team, come on.
All right. Okay. So, whose turn is it to nominate? I guess it's back to HBB. Kaiser.
I mean, we're nominating real players, right? Not just Hawk Girls. Let me see. Let me look at that list again. Let's go for
Back gaming.
let's go for A's.
Ooh. All right.
Uh, 1,500.
Sorry, that's not his elo. One sec, let me fix that.
I think that's accurate.
That's okay. Hey, didn't he 4-3 or you 4-3'd him in a previous tourney a while back, right? Kaiser?
I mean, I've played lots of times against A's in tourneys, so I wouldn't know. And in show matches and stuff,
Okay,
so no
okay.
idea.
I think it's the most recent one that you
Oh yeah, I almost lost
yeah,
A's, yeah, that's
that
right.
one. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go 3,000.
3,000. All right, let's go. Prince.
I'm out.
I'm out too.
Damn. Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Maybe that was a bit ambitious.
Nice one.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
get 4 Hawk Girls or 1 A's, you know? So.
All right.
We're all gonna be laughing at this when A's just comes and, you know, shits on everyone with this stupid Suryov bullshit. Once he finds out about Baja Revolt, it's over for us.
Exactly.
I mean, he's such a wild card. Like, no idea how good
Yeah.
he is right now.
Exactly.
He could beat anyone or just lose to anyone. So.
I mean, the one thing with A's is he never gets 5-0'd or it doesn't 5-0 people. So, you know,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
like he plays Kaiser and loses 4-3, and then he, you know, plays someone who sucks and you know he still loses 2 games to him.
Yeah.
All right.
That sucks. but,
Kaiser,
you
do you
know.
want to nominate? Or sorry, who's? Yeah, Kaiser.
Oh, it's is it my turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maito.
Maito.
I assume we just all pass on this guy, right?
Yeah. Wait, let me.
Yeah,
change that.
agreed.
Yeah, Maito gave me goosebumps last EPL.
Maito. What's his 1973? Current bid.
Damn, he's really improved. He's up to 1973.
All right. I'll bid 750.
Okay.
2K.
I go 2050.
2300.
I'm out.
How much was Maito?
2300.
Plus 50.
I'm out.
2400.
Plus 50.
25.
Mm. 2600.
Oh, is it 2600?
26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2650.
Hawk Girl saying the prices are not good.
Plus 50 for Maito.
I mean, someone
2700.
paid actual duck coins for Hot Girl, so obviously the prices are messed up. Just kidding, Hawk. I love you.
That was funny.
So how much did you say, Prince?
I said plus 50 for Maito. So it's 2700.
27. Okay. 2750.
2800.
29.
Plus 50.
3000.
All right. There you go. You can have him.
All right, so Kaiserklein with CMC gets Maito for 3,000.
Kaiser is just bidding for nostalgia.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. 2021, dude. Your roster would be scary. Just kidding.
Okay, wait. Just to confirm, so suppose a team has bid for 6 players, can they still bid to block other players? Is that what you guys usually do?
Yeah.
So you can do that. Okay.
You can get like 7 or I mean in the past we've had like 7 or 8
Okay.
players on
Okay.
teams.
I see. Because I was told by Josh that we can only bid for 6, but I see. I'm fine either way. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, it sucks if you're bidding for someone just to like not play them, but like, because like there really is no point to being the 8th player on a team. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
if you have extra duck coins, you might as well. I mean, there's unless there's like
You
an
can have
ECL
bench.
like right around the corner.
You can have bench full of hawk girls, so I don't know.
One sec. I'm
Right.
Yeah, I'm nominating next, right? Yeah, I'm just taking a quick look.
Yeah.
Let's look at Julian. Julian K.
I'd say at least double Hawk Girl, right? Are we starting at 1550?
I'm happy to start at 1550 because I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna put 500. Do you want to raise to 1550?
Wait, who are we bidding?
Oh, Julian K.
This one. Okay. This guy.
You say 3K?
Who said? I didn't hear.
Prince, you're up, right?
For Julian, yeah, 3K.
All right, I'll go 3100.
Kaiser.
4K.
4K. Mm, 4100.
Let me check my finances real quick. Okay, yeah. Plus 50.
I'm out.
Kaiser.
Yeah, plus 50.
Mm. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Alright, 4200 for Kaiser.
All right, so I'm basically out of coins.
That looked like a
Nice.
steal, I'm not gonna lie though. I thought you guys were gonna keep bidding that, that's why Okay, let's see. So 4200 from Kaiser.
How much money, Kaiser, do you have at the moment?
I have well, I used 9K 900, right? So I have 2K 100 left.
4200
2K.
question mark.
Okay,
Okay.
remember you have to have at least enough money to get the sub. So make
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, so you cannot really go.
Yeah, you need what, 3 more players, and you have 2200 left, according to
Yeah.
gigs.
I
So
have 2100, yeah, so 700
time
per
to
player.
get some cheaters.
You could bid up to 1200 and then pick up 2 Hawk Girls. So.
Yeah, nice.
All right, who's up? Prince, you up, right?
Yeah, I'm up. 1 sec.
Wait, do you need a sub?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, you can trade Hawker for for Julian K.
Yeah,
Hawker and
that's
another
the
one.
plan.
Another player for Julian K or something.
Let's do Tabin.
Tabin, okay.
Starting at 500.
Wait, how much?
500.
I'll do 800.
Oh, sorry, 1 sec. Let me
Bold.
just,
That's
800?
bold.
Okay. Kaiser?
825.
825?
25.
Okay, 850.
Okay, 2K.
2K?
2050.
Kaiser?
Well, I'm out, I guess.
Yeah, Kaiser
2075.
cannot bid on this. 2100.
I'll go 2150.
Okay, 2150. I'll go 2175.
Plus 25.
20,
Plus 25.
okay, 20,
Yeah,
2250
boy.
then?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
300.
2300.
I'll do 2350.
I'm out.
Uh, 2400.
Um. $24.50.
$75.
I'll go 2,500.
Plus 25.
Um. 25.50.
Plus 25.
All right, all yours.
All right, so SKG gets Tabin for 25.75.
Cool.
Okay, so who's nominating now? Kaiser, right?
Yeah, I'll go Soldier.
Soldier.
We'll start at 775, the hot girl price.
All right. I don't know about that one. Okay, Soldier. Soldier 2028.
Yeah, I'm out. I mean, it will be too expensive, right? So I'll save the time.
I'll go 1,000.
$1,100.
Mini.
You just call me Mini?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking at. I was reading the the overlay.
I'll go plus 50 or whatever Prince said.
1150.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I'll go 1400.
1500.
1500.
I'll go 1550.
I'll go 1650.
1700.
I'll go 1750.
I'll go 1800.
Mm, 1900.
I'll go 2K.
I'll go 2100.
$2,200.
2250.
I'll go 2400.
Plus 50.
Plus 50.
I'll go 2550.
Plus 50.
Plus 50.
I'll go 2700.
I'm out.
I'm out.
All right, 2700 for MDS. Oh, I put his Elo as his name. All right, cool. Who's next? Kaiser, you can nominate someone.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, we actually paid more for Soldier than Tabin.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go. Kaiser, are you not? Who did you nominate? I didn't
Yeah.
quite hear.
Kevin, yeah.
Oh,
Kevin
Kevin.
Italian.
I'll go 550.
Wait, what's the number?
1700.
Sorry, what?
It's Kevin.
17.
Kevin for
Yep.
500.
1700.
1700.
Okay.
1700. Kevin, yes.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Wait, so who am I bidding against right now? SKG?
Yeah, against me.
1800?
Plus 25.
Um, 1850.
Plus 25.
1900.
Plus 25.
Uh, 1950.
Plus 25.
All right. Um, I need to calculate how much money you have, bro. This is taking a while. All right, you can have him.
Oh. This is Kevin Italian, right?
Yeah.
Under 2k. I'll take it.
Wait, this is taking a while. SKG. $1975, right?
I think he said 19,000.
Sure, guys.
Okay. Wow. Who's nominating next? That was me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're up.
Yeah.
Dude,
right.
the name Daniel?
Hmm, 600.
His elo is 2062 right now, but I can't fit it in there, so I'm not going to. 20, you said 600?
Yep.
Okay. Mini? Oh, not mini. I keep saying them, so
I'll go
Kaiser.
plus 50.
650. I'll go 1,000.
You know, well, high bringing up a good point. They just let him out of prison, so.
The what?
Yeah, Dan he just got released. He was cellmates with Interjection for the last
Oh, I
couple
see.
months.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 50 for Dan.
I'll go plus 25 on whatever Prince just bid.
1075. I'll go 1,100.
I think I'm out.
Wait, who? Sorry, who's out? SKG's out.
Let's get G's out, yeah.
Okay. How about you?
I'll go 1150.
I go 1250.
Mm, 13? Yeah, I'll go 13.
I go 1325.
Ooh. All right, 1350.
1375.
$14.50.
Go 1475.
I heard
go
he has
15.
been grinding.
Who's up right now?
Oh, you? Right?
Oh, plus 50.
1525. I go
Yep.
1550.
I'll go 16.
Mm, 1650.
1700.
1750.
Let me think for a second. 18. I'll do 18.
1825.
1850.
1875.
1900.
2000.
2050.
2075.
2100.
Oh my gosh. Okay, 2125.
2150.
2175.
2200.
2225.
2250.
2275.
2300.
2350.
All right, enjoy.
All right. 2350. Oh wow, it deleted my other guy. Who was my? Oh no, it didn't. It just changed a bit to the wrong.
I think you bet 8K for Jerry Muna. That was your third guy.
Okay. All right. So who's
I think
doing
it's
next?
Prince's turn, right?
Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip nomination.
Skip. Okay.
Keep
Then-
nomination. What in the hell?
Damn. How many coins do you have, Prince?
Huh?
How many coins do you have left? You know?
2875.
Okay.
Wait, do we have can we get a count real quick?
I guess you have 9,700. So Hudson Bay Biggs has 9,700 left. Curassier Management Company has
I have 2100.
2,100 left, right? Yeah, okay. I have 3,950 left. And SKG has okay.
9700.
SKG
Wait, no,
too.
what?
2000.
2875, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
Biggs.
All right. If it's my nomination, I'm going to nominate. Let's go with Ezad. Oh, you know what? I'll even start at 800.
800. Okay.
Yeah, I skipped. I mean, I'm out.
Mm, 1,200.
I'll go 1250.
Uh, 1500.
I'll go 1550.
Uh, 1575.
I will go 1600.
My 1600. Okay, now it's return. Go ahead, Kaister.
What is it?
1600.
I'll go 1650.
Hmm, 1,700.
1750.
Oh wait, he's out. Is Prince out?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So 1,700. What's your bid on 1,700?
1750.
Okay, so then now, Kaiser,
1800.
1850.
1900.
I'll go plus 50 on whatever was just bid.
I'll go plus 50 as well, 2000.
Mm. Uh, 2375.
2,375?
Yeah.
Alright, Hudson Bay Bigs?
I'll go. I'm out. I'm out.
He's gonna pick up all of these good players for free at this point. Oh no.
Yeah.
I think we've big goofs.
Some of us might not have the best strats. Yeah. Won't name anyone though.
I'll have to pass as well.
Cool.
So SKG
Really?
20. What was that? 2350.
Mm-hmm. He's added the name
uh,
Daniel going back to back for the same
No,
thing.
well, it was 2375.
Oh,
if you
so-
want to
Oh,
be
okay.
exact.
Oh, it didn't update. Why is it not updating? Oh, I just changed the name. Okay, well, it's fine. So this was for EZ, right? SKG.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's just do a quick.
My
count.
turn, I guess.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Keto Boy for 500.
Okay.
It's a good bid, Kaiser. I like your ambition.
Yeah, just be nice, you know. Let me have it.
500. I'll bid 1,000.
All right, so I think the most you can bid, Baron, is 39 or 2450, right? So I'm just gonna bet 2450.
3,000 minus 2,700 minus 2,350. Wait, is that right? 12,000.
You should, according to Giggs' thing, you have 3950
what's-
left, and you need.
So I need 500 for each of the remaining players, right?
Oh, I guess yeah. So you can bid what?
20.
2950. So I'm just gonna bid 2950 for this guy.
Yeah, but remember you need 6 players, not 5 as it in the screen. So
Yep.
2950. Oh, I guess neither of us can bid, right? And but SK again. So the other 2 people cannot bid, so only I can match. I guess I'll match.
you're bidding against.
Oh no, I
Kaiser
can't. So
now.
it's just 250. Wait, no, I can't bid, right? It's just him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could just buy him for 2950.
Hudson Bay Bigs. Bro, where did it go? 2950. Ketter boy.
And you're up next, right, Baron?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pick. Robrot. And I'll start with 500.
Yeah, cannot go over that, so I'm out.
I'll go 600.
Okay, I go 650.
You know what? I'm just gonna... Kaiser, are you in, or you just wanna?
Oh, so yeah, Kaiser can bid.
Yeah, I can, sort of can. 700.
Sort of.
800. Wait, no, I already bid. No, you're up. You're up.
725. I mean, I guess 800 then.
I'll go 800.
Okay.
My turn again or what?
Yeah, yeah.
825.
I go 1,000.
I'll go. I'll go. Oh, what? Plus 50.
Uh, 175, yeah.
Oh, sorry, what? 1175?
Yeah, no, 1075.
Oh, I see. Okay. 1,075. Yeah, okay. 1,200.
I'll go 1250.
Yeah, I'm out.
1,500.
Plus 50.
1,600.
Plus 50.
1,700.
Go plus 50.
1,775.
I'll go 1800.
Okay, one sec. Okay. Sorry, what was it? You said, oh shoot, I forgot that. It was 1850, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
1850. I think you can have him.
Beautiful.
Hudson Bay Bigs. Robot. 1850. Okay. That's wrong.
Moscow Falco, Falco, Falco.
Yeah, yeah.
Drag, drag, box, box.
All right, who's bidding next?
I think it's Baron, right? Or
Oh no, it's. Oh yeah, yeah. it's
wait,
me.
no, never mind. I said Keto Boy, and then who said Robrod?
Oh no, I said.
Yeah, and then-
Robot. I
and
said
then-
Robot. Sorry. Yeah, so it's.
Yeah,
next.
yeah, so
that's good.
Prince is up.
Prince.
Let's do a shake.
Big shake.
No one.
No, 1 second. I'm just taking a look. Shake. 2203. What's your
500
5
for shake.
Okay. Hudson Bay Bigs.
You know, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Shake.
Just kidding. What are we at right now?
500.
I'll go 550.
550.
Yeah.
Kaiser.
600. Yeah,
Okay,
600.
650.
Yeah, I'm out. No money.
Kaister.
I'll go plus 50.
Kaiser.
I'm out.
7. No, I'm out too. You can have him. So it's what, 750, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Hudson Bay Bigs 4. All right. 12,000. Okay, so who's nominating next?
It's me, right? Hold
Yeah, I
on, give
think
me a
so.
second.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me look real quick at who's available here. All right, I'll go Opti. I'll just start it at 1400.
Wait, so wait one sec. Optimus. How much do you have left? Can you do the
I got
calculation?
4150 and you got 3950.
40.
And we both got. Oh, you got one more open spot.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can just grab them for 2950, I think. No, you need to do. Wait, I can outbid you.
3950 minus.
You still need 3, so you can max bid 2450 still.
No, I can bid 2950, right? Because I get this one, and then the other 2 I can get 500 each.
Oh, duh, yeah.
So I guess I go like 2000.
I'll go 2050.
2100.
2150.
2200.
2250.
2300.
2350.
2400.
2450.
2500.
I'll do plus 50.
2600.
I will do 2650.
2700.
2750.
2800.
2850.
2900.
I'll 2950. I'll take them.
All right. $29.50 for Opti. Alrighty. What is this now? $29.50. So, okay, let's just do a quick recap of money since 2 of these teams are basically filled.
Iggs got it. There it is.
Oh, is it in the chat?
Yeah. So SKG has 500 left. I got 1200 left. Kaiser's got 2100, and you have 3950.
Yeah. Sounds good. So, Kaiser, you're nominating, right?
Yeah, I guess. Let me think. Who has not been late? Warsword.
War Sword. Wait, do you guys know who this is?
No, he's a Chinese player, I think.
Oh, I see. Let me just put current player. War Sword 28. All right, what's your starting bid? 500.
Yeah, 500, yeah.
Wait, is Baus playing? He's not on the final list. I think he withdrew. I'm just looking at
no idea.
Looking at the chat. Yeah, I don't think he's there. Okay, hold on. So this is how much money does Kaiser have?
I have
He's got
2100.
2100. So you can bid 1100. I can bid 1200, and then you can just come over the top.
Yeah, okay. 1100. I'll bid 11. I mean, okay, I'll bid 1000 first.
Uh, 1050.
Kaister?
He's all yours. I'm out.
1050. Okay, I'll bid 10.
Well, I guess Kaiser's one, but
1075.
actually, you know what? I'm just gonna bid. I'm just gonna do the 1200 or whatever.
1200. Okay.
What's
Wait,
the
sorry,
second?
it's Kaiser's turn, not mine. Kaiser.
1200. Well, I mean, I'm out. No choice.
Okay, let me see. 1200. Yeah, I'll just take him 1225. MDS player 4. Okay. Okay, who else?
You're bidding. You're
I'm
nominating.
proposing. Okay, yeah. One sec. I'll do Grogu, Alvaros.
All right, I'm out.
You boys go ahead. I'm broke.
Kaiser.
It's 500.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
or
sorry.
what? Yeah, 525.
Wait, how much do you have again, Kaiser? Now?
I have 1100.
How much do I have?
You have 2725.
2725. So I can.
So the most Kaiser can bid is 1100 still, and the most you can bid is
2225.
1725.
No, I just have this one.
No,
this
you can
guy.
do one more. So
Yeah, yeah,
22,
22,
25.
So I'll bid 1000 first.
How much?
1000.
1025.
1050.
175.
1100.
11. So I can't do more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
1100. Grogu for Hudson. I mean, for MDS. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess Prince can bid for someone. Sorry,
Yeah.
nominate someone.
Yeah, one sec. Who is Yvonne Goat?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, okay, let's do Yvonne Goat for 500.
Kaiser, or I mean, either of
I'm out. I'm out.
Okay.
Two outs. 525.
Oh, sorry, I need to change the tags. Ivan. What's his elo? Sorry, where is he on the? Oh, 29.9. I see. 525.
He's apparently really good with Baja Revolts.
Yeah, but
so-
Baja's banned, right?
But he's really good with Baja. So.
But it's banned in the tournament, so.
I mean, there's Hawk Girl and there's this guy. So you know,
Yeah. Anyways,
if it ever becomes unbanned, SKG's probably winning it all because no one's stopping Baja. I mean, Kaiserklein still doesn't know what Sibs can Haiti Revolt. So
yeah. So whose turn is it?
I said
Oh,
525.
I'll go 5. No, I'm out.
Everyone's out then?
No, he's still in. Prince is still in, right?
Oh,
Prince is
I'm all
capped.
in.
yeah, Princess capped at
he was all
500.
in with 525. Wait, sorry. So, okay.
So
I mean,
maybe it's 500.
sorry. Can I go 550 then?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. You are bidding against Kaiser
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's-
Oh no, because I said I was
Yeah.
out, but I didn't realize you were out already.
I'm out too.
Okay, 550. I have to make a note of this separately then, because it's not on the overlay. So, who is this? Ivan Goats 550 MDS. Okay.
All right, so it's my nomination.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna go 1200 on Lucas L99.
Lucas. So nobody can pay for that, right?
I think you could.
No, I have 1050 left. I think.
How much
All
did you
right,
go
well.
for, Lucas?
I just went all in. I shoved 1200.
Okay, yeah. It's yours.
Lucas. Yeah. Okay. So
I need someone to go 05 because I have too many winners on my team. I need a loser. So we got Lucas L99.
H Hudson Bay Biggs. So Lucas L 1200 to Hudson Bay Biggs. Okay. Kaiser, you want to nominate someone?
Yeah. Let me think. So. Yeah, I'll go for Dictator.
Okay. With 500.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Yeah, let's say 700. Well, just 500. Yeah, I guess.
I'll go 525.
550.
I'll go 575.
600.
All right, you can have him. Dictator. So, Cuirassier Management Co. $600 for Dictator. All right. So, how much money do you guys have left?
500.
Got 1500.
Oh, you still have 1500 left. Oh, chilling. Okay. Cool. So
Yeah, I mean, that's the first player I get for like the last half an hour. So, yeah.
So you can bid 550 on this next guy, right? That's your maximum bid.
No, Kaiser should still have 1600 and just needs 2 spots
Wait,
left. So
16?
you can bid 1100.
1600. Oh, I see. I thought you said
15. Wait.
Well, he's got 1600, but he needs to fill 2 spots, and you got 1625 and only need 1 spot.
no. I have all my spots. I already got.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
On Geek spreadsheet, I've got 1500, so
Yeah,
I
you got
can bid
1500.
1000.
So you can bid 1,000 on the next guy. Yeah. Okay. And I can bid what is it? Well, where's Gig spreadsheet? Let me open.
Well, you got 1625 to spend.
Okay,
however you see
1625.
fit.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm calling for the next guy, right?
I nominated Lucas, and then Kaiser nominated.
Yeah. I'm gonna nominate
did it, right?
Batu for 500.
But so your team is full, right?
Yeah, but
But you can still get extra players if you want. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. 500.
Just go all in because you
What's
cannot
your all in?
mine all in is 500, but spend your coins. Like you cannot bid under 500 anyway. in
Wait, so
the-
I already bid 500 though.
Yeah, but if you have 625, just go 625. You cannot bid anymore anyway after this one.
Wait, what? No, I have Don't I have 1625 left?
Yeah, but you cannot bid
You've got-
125 on anyone after this. So
Wait, sorry.
I
What?
think
minimum
I think
bid.
I think
minimum
you've
bid is
got
500.
1075 actually.
Okay. let me make
Wait.
sense.
I'm just
Wait.
looking at Gig's spreadsheet. So
can it be? Is that true?
I have 1625.
Okay,
Right? 3,027.
16. Okay, never
1620
mind.
Yeah, 1,625. Yeah.
Okay, I heard you have 600.
Sorry, 1,625.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, wait. Did I? No, I lied. There's Ivan goats. I forgot to count it. I have, sorry, I
Yeah,
have
right.
1,075. Sorry, I have 1,075.
Yeah,
Gigs is
yeah.
right. Yeah. But Batu, I'm bidding 500 for, so I can bid up to 1,075.
yeah. I'm out.
How about you, SKG?
I have 500.
Oh, so I got him. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, sorry, this is because I'm trying to manage the overlay. There's a lot to look at.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's a lot of work for you.
Let me just see. So, I have 500 for Batu. Okay. So who's nominating next?
Me. Can we just agree that I get Lionheart to spread SKG propaganda? I
Lionheart.
nominate Lionheart.
And how much do you have left?
500.
Okay. 500. Okay, I'm gonna bid 525.
Come on.
I need this guy for my propaganda. I need to get the YouTubers on my team.
I need the propaganda.
I need the YouTubers, dude. So,
Don't you dare bid fair.
I bid 525. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Poor
wait. I go 550.
Okay, I go
Yeah,
575.
this is Lionheart we're bidding on, right?
So it's all in for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to clarify that you guys are. I mean, like Hawk Girl for 775 was one thing, but Lionheart for anything.
575. I mean, there's nobody else really in the. I don't know. Anyways, I bet 575.
For Lionheart, right?
Sorry to interrupt, Baron, but your roster is full already. You
Oh,
get
you
7
can't keep
players.
bidding? I thought you can keep.
No, you can't keep bidding.
Oh wait, so we were. Dude. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay, so we changed
okay.
the thing. Okay, I see.
Let's start over at 500.
500 for Lion. Wait, so then do I get Batu or not? Because I bid 500 for Batu and got him.
Yes.
But
Yes,
that
you
was
can
my
get
7th. That was my 7th player.
Yeah, you can't get it anymore.
Oh, 7's the max. Okay, okay, I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, 525 for Lion, and I just take Lion, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, the way this
Shall
goes,
I-
like you could even just pick the next player, and then Prince picks whoever's
Yeah,
left.
I was gonna say I should just nominate the next one, right? So
Yeah.
I think I know, but let me have one last look still.
You said 525 or 500?
525.
You know, this I Am Turk guy is still available, and he beat
Yeah.
Kaiserklein in the tournament kind of
10
recently.
years ago.
No. The Global Championship 2021, he smacked Kaiserklein 3-2. So
2021.
He seems
Wow,
pretty
you
good.
remember stuff I don't even remember, and I played the series.
Where is Donarty?
Yeah, I mean,
Don Hardywood. Oh my God.
I'm gonna go
Worst gun in
5.
the game.
I'm gonna go 500 for Turk. Or do I have to say 525?
No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, then just 500 for Turk.
Okay.
All right, Princey, take us home.
See who I pick. Who is Lubenway? 18.
Sounds like that's your sub. Kidding.
Wait. Who is rank 18 on that list? Lubenway.
Oh, it's a Chinese player, I think.
Anyone has an insight on this dude?
Nope. I don't know.
I ask Lionheart or something. Lubenway. Who is he? Okay, I don't know. I think I'll go. I'll pick Dennis, yeah. That's solid.
That's a good pick. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot you can get more than 6 players, so I've got 475 coins, so I'm out. That's pretty
I
bad.
mean, did you bid? What did you bid for the last guy? You should be able to pick up one more. Because
Sorry,
like if
come
you bid
again?
500, like no one could have beat that. So you know what I mean?
I did bid 500, yeah.
Okay, shit.
But I went 525 for Lionheart, and maybe I could go 500, I don't remember, and yeah.
Yeah. I think it's more fun if we get more people, so I wouldn't be opposed to. But it's up to the admins what they want to do. But are we all done?
Yeah, I think so, right? Are we done?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm excited to see who we get to
Wait,
demolish
so
in the
nobody
final.
picked I Am Turk?
Kaiser did.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, I see. Wait.
Yeah.
I see. I was gonna
500.
block him, but then I didn't realize I could only go to 7 players. I see. Very free. All right. Okay, so I guess that's it for the bidding, and now we can just go on to the final game. So Kaiserklein still has a little bit more work to do, but the rest of you are free to go, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Kaiser Klein about to get worked by his pick.
Yeah, that'll be fun. All right.
All right, good luck, Kaiser. You're gonna need it.
Yep, catch you
Yeah,
guys later.
definitely.
See ya.
Thanks.
Bye.
You guys.
We have the finale for the what's happening now is the finale for the Kaiserklein versus Psionic thing. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a bit quiet. Let me turn you up a bit. 1 sec. All right. So now we're gonna wait for Kaiserklein and Psionic to hop back in. to their finale, the third game of their Play All 3 series. And I guess Soldier, what did you watch the auctions?
Yeah, I did. I'm actually taking a screenshot right now so I can break this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, they're a very interesting draft.
That was an interesting one. I think that the rules were not entirely clearly defined in the beginning, so we were a bit unclear, and I think everybody overbid in the beginning except Hudson Bay.
Yeah,
Bigs.
I think that happens almost every time though.
Oh, I
But
see.
I think there's some pretty strong. I think Kaiser had a really good strategy, just waiting for people to spend their money and then getting some guys at like pretty insane values,
like robots.
and then yeah. And then even getting like I think Kaiser got
Boy.
Turk for like 500. I mean, he's maybe not that well known for the newer crowd, but this guy, when he was playing a lot, he was I mean right there competing with Kaiserklein all on the ladder and in tournaments. So be very interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think also Kaiser has a really good team potentially that he could practice a lot with. Like I think he's gonna practice with Psionic. He obviously historically practiced a ton with Mito, and he's got Julian, Dictator, and Mito practice a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
So that team has, I think, maybe the most room to potentially grow and get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That is a benefit. So Azam, I feel like in tournaments he's performed so well that I maybe overbid a little bit on him. But yeah, I kind of shoved like a lot of money initially, and maybe that was a bad decision. But
yeah, I mean it could play out pretty well because yeah, he can beat anybody when he's on for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting into the last game of this series.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the game to be hosted.
Yeah, interesting player on our team is Warsword. I think I played him the other day, and I'm pretty sure that's him. Can't be 100% sure because the language that his account name's in. But if that's him, I was looking at his this player's stats and like 80% wins.
Yeah, he's really good apparently from what I've seen.
Yeah. And I don't know if he plays much or if he just like has it like he's just on point as soon as he comes back, or if he plays in a different like community like
I think he plays in the
Game
Chinese
Ranger or
community. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be interesting. He's been very good in past tournaments in this format too. So, and then Daniel, I noticed you were pretty high. A few people were pretty high on him, and I don't know that he's been playing. Is that maybe just a Smurf account?
Apparently, he's been lobbying a lot, but I don't know if this is true or not.
Oh, okay, the rumors. Okay.
There are rumors he's been playing a lot, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I think this will be interesting for sure. I don't think we have any weak players on our team. I think that's one of our benefits. I don't think. Okay, to be fair, I don't think anybody has any weak players on their team. But
yeah, it's
yeah. So yeah, it'll be very interesting for sure.
Yeah, every match is gonna be pretty tight, I think.
Yeah.
But Kaiser having, I mean, that's pretty. It's like Cutter Boy at the
Yeah.
top with Optimus. Minimolt also is a potentially top 10 player at points. Same thing with Robot, and then I mean I think that entire team is probably at some points in time can be all over 2200 elo. So
yeah, very good. Okay, so we have the matchups. It's gonna be Malta versus Germany. So Psionic is playing Malta, Kaiserklein playing Germany, and we'll be heading.
Oh
in
yeah, of
shortly.
course Kaiser's playing German. This is his main one. Well, yeah, I would say it's his main save, even though he does play a lot of French. This should be a pretty good game. It's, I think, an interesting matchup because you can get really strong Pike against German, which could do quite well.
Yeah, I think this matchup is really hard to micro for Germany because from what I've played, kind of Malta can stay in their base for a little bit, mass a lot of bow pike Huss, And then when Germany tries to kind of extend on the map and be aggressive with their standard composition of like Skirm, Ulan, War Wagon, they just get smashed by like pretty carded pikes and Huss. And these Huss are like better than normal Huss, right? They're like 10% better. So it's sometimes really hard to micro.
And what Malta struggles a lot against is civs that have that fast FF, but with Falx. So German not often having Falx can really help out Malta here. So this could be a lot closer than we expect with Kaiser being on his main civ.
This is a good Germany map, from what I know. You get some really, really nice in-base treasures. So he's going to get this wood treasure here and this 50 coin treasure. So he's basically not going to have to gather anything at all. Just a little bit of wood to get his market and hunting dogs down.
Yep, looks like Kaiser is doing just that. He is in the south of this map, playing in the color blue, as the Germans up in the north. Psionic has his market going down as the Maltese. And looks like he also wants to take a trade post. His explorer positioned on the TP over there on the left side. So you don't see too many markets openings. Oh, he looks like he's taking a treasure, but he might still... Yeah, he's going for it. Okay. So, yeah, you don't see too many market openings nowadays, but both of these civs able to do that. And this is a very large map, so quite a long distance across if you want to put some early pressure on. I'll be interested to see if Kaiser goes for a semi-FF and then tries to take one of those towers in the middle so that he can use that as a shipment point in early fortress to get a little bit additional pressure, quicker pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. So what kind of treasures is Germany looking for right now? There is a nice food treasure here. He is dropping that house, I remember seeing. So this is a pretty good start for him. I don't know why he has 39 extra coin. Maybe he got another coin treasure, but
yeah, he must have.
Getting that musketeer 50 coin here, so he shouldn't have had to mine any coin at all. But is there any other like huge treasures on this route of the German explorer? I don't think so. I mean, this XP treasure might be nice, for sure, but I feel like he really wants a food treasure right now, and I don't see one close to where his explorer is.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, you could potentially turn some coin into food if you really wanted to, if there was a coin treasure that they would pick up. But yeah, it looks like Kaiser's is 90. I thought it was 60.
Oh, 60, but like these give you 15 each, I think.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, Kaiser, I don't know if he's having some technical difficulties after getting in the chat for the draft. But yeah, interesting that he's... I wonder if the previous two games convinced Kaiser to draft Psionic, or if he was already going to do that no matter what, because it did seem like he was putting... like he was going to basically get him no matter the cost.
Yeah, I was interviewing him a little bit after that, and he said he thinks Psionic's mechanics are really, really good. He just lacks a little bit of experience. So I think maybe he thinks that during these 3 weeks, he can get Psionic to a level where he's like one of the top. Yeah, so
very well could, yeah. And especially just in between the matchups, like you're going to be usually talking with your team, so just giving advice on what to do and how to execute it, and that sometimes is all you need to know if you're a really good mechanical player like we know Psionic is.
Yeah. And Kaiser also said that in that second Ottoman game, he did intentionally bait the Falx with the pull trick to get all the rods in. So that is pretty amazing to see that kind of micro decision making.
All right, so what is this treasure here? Is this an XP treasure? No,
XP.
These guys are... Yeah, okay. That'll be nice. Yeah, really curious on what Kaiser's gonna opt for. Oh, did he? Oh, whoa! That's a double church card. I've made a video on that one time. He actually sent it first. I think he was probably pop capped a little bit before he got that first house down, and that's why he sent that first. You know, it doesn't really make sense to send the churches for. You get more XP, but you still probably want to get that quicker age up. So, yeah, it's really interesting I came to the conclusion that it's not a great card, and the build order's not super strong. So we'll see if he's able to turn this into something successful.
Yeah, he does have like 2.5 TPs worth of XP income right now, so it is pretty nice. I think Malta does kind of benefits from these extra from the extra
sure.
XP, right? Because of their
Yeah, and
unit
he's
scaling
also
cards.
yeah, he's also going for a German tongue as well, so extremely greedy age 1, and the larger map does play into his favor there, and also catching the German Explorer is going to be huge, not just getting the XP, but potentially denying the trade post.
Yeah, he's not gonna get a trade post. This is huge.
You know, he can potentially build it with this other wagon, but we'll see if he opts for that. I mean, he's already pretty close to the next stage, so he might just send a Vil over there to rescue the Explorer.
Yeah.
Do we see some blue in the middle of the map? Yes. Okay, so it's
Tower
going to be
rush.
a expo. Yeah, Tower Rush. And it looks like Kaiser's also trying to get steel traps with it. It should be coming up soon. So he's going to have some economy behind it as well. So this is kind of like the worst case scenario, I think, for Maltese when they're trying to do something so greedy like they are. But the good thing for Psionic is that he shouldn't be denied that commandery, because it's just crossbow that are going to be sieging it at some point.
Yeah, but problem is he doesn't scout the forward tower at all, so he has no idea what's coming.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think most of the important things like the hunt is and the villagers are behind or in line with the TC. Oh, and there we see a hospital going up,
Yeah, that's
or
gonna be
not
bad.
going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully a Vil does not go down, but it
This
looks
Vil's
like,
gonna go
yeah, at
down,
least
yeah.
one's gonna go down. Probably 2, honestly, if he gets the one in there.
Oh,
Nope. Okay.
Almost.
So the hospital that got up, right? Oh, and Pikes are here too. He needs Minutemen right now to save this. Though it does build pretty quickly. Minutemen pop would be really, really strong. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna be all right. He's not gonna lose that. But I kind of would have preferred to see Minutemen to catch some
Minutemen
crossbow.
a bit late.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, that's that is not what you wanted. The timing on that. He's gonna get one crossbow for it, but yeah. Oh, what is
Why
this?
is he fighting this?
Oh man, just
Oh, he wants to go for the settler wagon. There's no way, right?
well that.
Oh,
Oh,
that's huge.
oof, oof, boy.
200
Oh,
resource.
this is ugly start for Maltese, and that blind, or not blind, but unseen forward tower in the Expo Rush really getting a lot of value here.
Yeah, for sure.
Forcing Minutemen getting a settler wagon, that's pretty insane, and even having the commandery half health and in back of the base instead of in the front. Yeah, it doesn't really get much better than that when you are going for a tower rush.
Yeah, these guys are gonna get caught out as well, for sure, with no value.
Yeah, and this just the church card is really, I think, hurting him quite a bit right now. As it delayed his age up to H2, delayed the commander, it delayed everything, and it's gonna be really tough for Psionic to come back from this position, especially with this forward hospital. His crossbows are gonna be popping out there. In my opinion, you just sack that, build another, probably 2 at this point behind your TC, because these crossbows, if they even get out, are gonna get picked off as they run away.
Second one coming up here, and he's making sentinels now. He's gonna get housed really badly, I feel like. These guys are 2 population each, so this house going down is gonna pop in for his next batch. Although he does have a lot of wood, so maybe that's not a concern.
Yeah, let's take a look at Kaiser's follow-up to this. Looks like he went 3 settler wagons, which is pretty standard, pretty typical, unless you're going super all-in, then you'd go 700 wood and then potentially 600 wood for just like crazy pressure. But he's getting his economy set up behind this, because I think, yeah, he's already got steel traps. I think he got that right as soon as he aged up. So he's looking really solid for a good economic follow-up to this. And just, I guess, wants to be cautious. Doesn't want to go super all in here. He's going to get some houses for pretty low cost. And curious to see if he's going to try to go up to the next stage, or is that 700 wood coming in now?
700 wood.
Okay, so I don't know if I agree with that. I guess he could potentially use that for double TP stagecoach. I think that might be what I see his explorer coming around the back, and that's potentially what he's going to be setting up for. Because I don't think in this situation you want to just keep massing crossbow into stronger crossbow and defenses. So I feel like he's going to play this into a stagecoach and then 700 coin next for an age up.
Oh wow, with 6 shipments, these guys are already like 12% better in terms of HP than the German crossbows.
Yeah, it's pretty significant, and that's I think why Kaiser probably needs to eventually age, not in the not so distant future. Is that
Trip to Jerusalem?
is that Jerusalem?
That's only 240 res. Isn't that? That seems really bad at this point in time.
Maybe. Okay, he didn't misclick because 700 coins next to
Right? There's no reason to send that right now.
There's no. That's just a very bad decision.
Yeah.
Just a very, very, very bad decision. I mean, I guess he wants wood, but like you could send 700 coin and get more wood trading at the market.
Yeah.
So did it actually come in?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah. He got 260.
Huh. Well, maybe Psionic just had a game plan in mind and did not expect this type of game to play out.
Yeah.
So look at that. I called that stagecoach coming and I called 700 coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what Kaiser's going to do. He's not going to force this with Expo and H2. So he's going to age up. He should get this this tower here for free with these Guardians, but we'll see what if he cares to go for that or if he plays enough to know that this is something you can take. You get XP from that tower. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get it, you
take
get
that.
0.5 XP as well. And I mean, pushing into 2 towers is almost impossible, I feel like. In H2, unless you have like a crazy number of, like a crazy military advantage.
For sure.
Because these guys do pretty decent damage as well, right? 30 versus, oh, it's the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same.
See, he pushing it. Is Psionic pushing in here? It's interesting to see that the scores aren't like super far apart. Let's real quickly assess the economy. We got 27 vills. It's probably close to 40 vills for German with the stagecoach and Souther wagons.
37.
And I guess it's not that far off, but
oh, these husks are raiding in the back.
nice. Oh, yeah, nice little raid. At least it cost some idle time. I don't think there's enough Ulan to deflect that value. Okay, maybe there are. There looks like there's 7 or 8. And I think Kaiser is going to have these angles really well, where I think he's probably going to be able to catch this.
Snare, but
yeah,
oh,
I'm
he's
surprised
gonna
he's always fighting. He's going to get at least a couple of these
Look at this
husks,
split
and that's
micro.
gonna
He's
be...
snaring like 3 different husks at the same time. Wow.
Yeah, all 4 now.
Yeah.
Should be.
And then,
but
these bows
here's a
coming in
push.
though are gonna get a couple
Around the
builds for
side,
sure.
yeah, definitely gonna get. And Kaiser can often get like too focused on a battle and trying to micro, and not be paying attention at another location. But as I say that, he's running away pretty quickly. Gonna lose at least 3 vills, I believe that was.
But these
And the
Ulan
Order
are just gonna
Hussar
wrap back.
all going down.
These Ulan can just wrap back and clean up these bows though.
Yeah, but Psionic is smart enough and knows enough that all of those Ulan were chasing the Order Hussar, so he's safe to poke a little bit and then gets out of there as soon as he knows it's time to run. So Kaiser is up, and is that skirmishers coming in? Okay, yeah, so this is where it can get a little bit interesting, where the composition isn't, the composition advantage isn't really great for German, as this Order Hussar is trying to sneak through, but also going to get caught. And yeah, Kaiser's just looking like he's pretty on top of it right now. I'm just really quite surprised at the score difference, but I think as soon as these batches finish up and the 8 skirm get in on the map, I think we're going to see a big score difference and a nice push by Kaiser. Where is okay, age up is coming in. Did he send that fast age card? I'm wondering.
Yep, he did.
He does. No. Oh, he did. Okay, yeah. All right. And he went with a TC wagon. Okay, I mean, I guess it's the right approach.
So 34 with 6 settler wagons, so that's 40 vills, while Kaiserklein only has 8, 32, right? And they both have TP
32.
Stagecoach now. So that's
Okay,
equal.
yeah. But this is... Oh, was he trying to put a fixed gun there, or...
Just an outpost. I think.
Outpost? Okay. So this is going to be the big opportunity where Kaiser can get a lot of value, or Psionic potentially can hold. Minutemen were already used, remember that, so no big batch of extra units coming out at the right moment. But a good choke point. Villagers are exposed and now have to run, but I think a few of those are going to go down.
Oh, that's a great catch. 2 settler wagons and a Vill, I think I saw.
This is a really, really good choke, but is there enough units to take out those Ulan? You can get Minutemen from the second TC. Got a shipment available. Could be potentially crossbow. Got to send something pretty quick though. He needs some. Okay, it is crossbow, so that is nice to have the right unit. I think that's the right unit, and you get a 3 batch of goons, which can help. But yeah, there's just a lot of siege happening, and then the ranged advantage looking like it's thinning out, but still in favor of Kaiser for the moment. But I think the composition is starting to look better for Psionic. If he can get that crossbow pop plus a Minutemen pop here, he might be able to do some real damage. Especially if he can get a couple extra goons.
Does he have enough anti-cav?
Yeah. Okay, there's the... Oh
no!
Oh, he needs Minutemen now, but those crossbow are all going to go down very quickly, and there's just a huge number of Ulan all of a sudden. Yeah, that's looking really, really rough, and yeah, that's GG.
Yeah, that is GG. I feel like compositionally, maybe Psionic was going for the wrong thing as well in H3. I feel like he needed a lot of pikes and Huss.
I think, yeah, before, yeah, if you have time, crossbow and goon will do just fine, especially with some chokes there. I think he just put himself really far behind early on, and also sending trip to Jerusalem, whatever the card is called exactly. Yeah, you can't do that. You just can't do that at that point in time.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, if you just saved that for H3, you could have got like what, 1,000 more resources from it. But I don't know. Maybe he's just not super experienced with Malta.
I have been seeing him play it a lot recently on stream, but
maybe he was just trying that church build order. And to be fair, if this tower rush didn't occur, he would have had obviously much more time.
Yeah.
And been situated much better, and probably would have just produced some pike to defend while he's booming and getting all this stuff rolling, and extra shipments coming in and all that. So that, you know, game plan wise, I can see that as a reasonable approach if he expected like a Ulan semi-FF.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it just came down to the fact that he didn't scout the early racks and tower, and maybe his game plan wasn't quite there. He put his hospital also in front of his base, and that really got denied and delayed a lot of his batches in H2. So
yeah, and the Minutemen timing, if it could have been like 10 seconds earlier, you could have got 3 or 4, maybe who knows, many more units, and instead of the value that he did get for it.
Yeah, well,
right, that's gonna conclude it, right?
That's the end of the series.
Play all 3 format.
So, if this was EPL, it would be a play all 5. But the results of this would be that the team that Kaiserklein would have played for would earn 3 points, I believe, and Psionic's team would have earned 0 points. However, there are 5. I think each team plays 5 matches a week, right? So the goal is to basically maximize the number of points that you're earning each week. So there's going to be a lot of strategy involved, and it should be pretty cool.
You're not trying to give up any single game because everyone matters, and even if it's a little bit of a mental thing. If you're up 3-0 in a series, you feel like you've won a best of 5, and oftentimes you can let up a little bit, but that's why it's a little bit more difficult in this to maintain focus and try to take a full 5-0, which is very difficult, but it does happen for sure. And
Yeah.
and then the other side of it, if you're down 3-0, you're not picking up anything. You need to try to stay in it mentally and not snowball downhill, and try to pick up at least one victory for your team.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess that concludes it for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will be back early next week. We'll be doing a lot of scheduling, I think, over the next like 1 or 2 days for the first week of EPL, which basically starts immediately. And Soldier will be one of the players. I'll be managing MDS, so you guys should cheer for us. And yep. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just adding on to that. Yeah, I can't wait to get into this, and hopefully we can do pretty well in this. It's gonna be, I think every series, it's gonna be tough to 5-0 anybody.
Yeah.
Some people, Julian's gonna probably be able to pull it off at some point, but I think all these series are gonna be extra competitive, more so than the majority of tournament series where you have seeding and lower level opponents go versus higher at the beginning. So this should all be competitive. Can't wait to get into it.
Yep, should be really fun. Oh my gosh. Grimes seen in the chats asking, Soldier, think that was a fair price paid for you, or did Baron overpay?
Well, looking at the end stages of the draft, it looks like it could have been a little bit of an overpay. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can prove my value, though.
Yeah, maybe Soldier will come back. He's been doing very well in the previous tournaments, so we'll see how this goes. Anyways, that'll be it for us today. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next week in a long series of games over the next 3 weeks. All right, that'll be it. See you, everyone. GG's.